Hello, I'm Karen and I am the Cake Tower, and in this video we're actually going to be putting the hair on our groom. So I'm just going to get some boiled water and moisten his head. Now remember, he's only stuck by a little tiny bit of flesh there, so we need to be quite careful when we're actually fixing the hair to the groom. Alright, I've actually got some lighter yellow. Even this one still looks like it's shockingly bright. It really isn't. Oopsie daisy. Sorry, groom. That's how many times I've knocked him over. It's unbelievable. Right, so I'm really sorry, groom. So I'm just going to get a tiny bit of the yellow, and this is to be able to make the groom's eyebrows. There. And then I'm just going to roll that under my hand there and gently fix his eyebrows into place. That feels a little bit slippy. I think I might have put a little bit too much water on his head. But it's nice and warm, so it won't take long for it to begin to dry out. There. Okay, so he's got his eyebrows into place. So now for the groom, we're just going to make, we need smaller pieces. I always start off with the little balls first, and then you can get on with your work then quicker, rather than putting a piece on and then breaking a piece off. So there we go. And just going to put him there a minute because I keep knocking him over. For the groom's hair, I roll it into the point still, but I actually flatten it out more, because we fill the area up. You can see there. I'm going to start with the back of his hair. There. Stay. And roll it and flatten it. Oopsie daisy, that's not stuck quite into place there. So we're slowly building up his hair. I'm trying to keep it even at the bottom so that it's got a nice haircut, because men tend to have it nice and straight and an even finish across the back of their hair. This piece is going to come to there. Don't worry about this little gap here, because as we put the lines into the hair, you can actually spread the icing out slightly when it's put up like this. So, and then a piece into there. Remember, we've got to be very gentle when we're pressing on the groom, because he hasn't got a neck to support him like that. And that's looking quite nice. Right now, what I'm going to do for the side pieces, I'm actually going to break one of these pieces in half, and I'm going to make a small, more pointy piece to come down for like part of his sideburn bit there. and that's that into place. And this is for the opposite side. There. And this is the point now where I'm going to support him underneath his chin, and I'm going to gently mark the sides of his hair and the back of his hair. And as you can see, the icing's moving slightly while you're doing this, so any slight gaps that you might feel that you've got that don't look right, you can just spread that icing into place. Do you know, I think that when I do the hair is when I concentrate more than any other time while I'm modelling. So I'm sorry if I'm quite quiet. And I'm just going to bring this piece up and try and take away the bulges. That's looking nice. Then I'm just going to get a little bit more of the boiled water, only a little bit. I'm just going to moisten around these edges because I'm going to be overlapping. So the minute it looks like this, look. So, I'm going to get this piece. I'm going to make some smaller balls for the top part of his hair. And I'm just still doing the same, rolling it out into thin points, and then this I will place over so that we can make a nice hairstyle at the front. And that piece, look, I want that piece to go over there. You hear my clock ticking, it sounds ever so loud to me today. And then that piece there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to support his chin and support the back of him while I'm actually coming into these pieces and manoeuvring this around a little bit to make these flatten into place. And this needs to come, I'm going to support his chin again there, and I need to just blend this in better. And the same with this piece, and bring these pieces into place. So how's he looking? Is he looking nice and handsome? I think he is. Just tidy that little bit there. And there we have it. He's got his centre parting and he's tried to make an effort so he looks handsome and smart on his wedding day. And you can see hopefully the difference that I've actually got the lighter hair for the groom and the dark hair for the bride. Right, now I did say in my other video, I'm just looking, she's got a little bit of a moist patch there. She's okay. I did say I'm going to show you how to turn this satin, this matte finish into a satin finish. So what I'm going to do is, I've got this, it's from the Edible Silk range from Rainbow Dust, and this is the pearl white. And all I'm going to do is I've got a lovely soft brush. I'm going to dip the brush into the powder, and then most of the powder is going to come off. I'm going to work it into the brush. And then this, when you rub it over the bride's dress, I'm really not sure whether this is going to be visible or not, but this actually turns her dress into the satin finish. And because we've got the Cadbury purple, we can actually go over, lightly dust the actual roses as well, which gives them an even more Cadbury feel, because Cadbury's has got that shiny effect going off to it. And that's all I'm going to do, is just brush this all over her dress. Some of it will actually go onto the bride's arms as well, just a light dusting of it as you're doing it, but that honestly is a case of you're just going to blow that bit away. And I also add another glitter, it's all edible, over the top just to make them sparkle. In the you know, if you've got spotlights, these will really twinkle. Right then, so she's got a nice good coating on there, and honestly this is a case of putting the oh no, sorry about that, someone's trying to call me. I'm not sure whether you heard me go oh no. But anyway, there she is. She's got her satin finish over her. She obviously needs her eye colour on. I tend to wait until the actual icing is set and has become hard before I put the colour on. Otherwise, when you go to use the food colouring pens on the soft icing, it will indent them. So she may well have to be left for a little bit longer. But while we're doing the silk finish, we're going to just do the same to the groom, just on his shirt, just to give him that nice finish, and on the bows. Stay there, groom. And the last little thing that I put over them both is the edible snowflake. I find it easier. I've already put some into a bowl, and I get my larger brush and I just tap that into the bowl, and I gently put this over the top, and that gives that sparkle that I was talking about. When the toppers are under spotlights, they will twinkle, and as these ones are, well, they're not can't see that they're actually Christmas cake toppers for a Christmas wedding, but it is a December wedding, so people do like that added extra. There we go. And what you can do as well is when you add the colour, you can also use a little bit of the very, very delicate pink of the petal dust for your flowers, just to give that little bit of blush. So I'm going to leave this video right here, right now, and I'll get the blush and I'll show you how to do the blushing on them as well in one moment. Thank you, bye.